So welcome to episode 15. We won our last game. We actually held Anthony Davis and his team under 100 points. Even though they almost went over it in like the last 4 or 3 minutes of the fourth quarter, when Rubio and Richardson both dropped a 3-point shot, getting them up to 99 from 93. So let me check out our player training. So how tired are they? Well, we do have a rest day anyways. But Wade isn't going to be able to play every game this season. Simulate through date. And let's check it out again. I mean, Wade is really tired. He's getting tired. He's already on low. All right, who's the Bulls? Oladipo, Ingles, Whiteside, Portis, and Rondo. So this is a pretty good team. No wonder they won 6 and only lost 3. They got Payton and Scott and Bullock and Jiang on the bench. That's pretty good. And they got Udry, who's quite experienced. Richard Jefferson is experienced. And they got 2 decent players in Muscala and Harris. All right, let's check out our standings. Where do we stand now? After 12 games played, we're in second place in our division because we get more points per game, but we also get more points allowed per game. So I would say we're pretty much equal. Conference record for us is 6-0. That's pretty good. Division, we're 2-0. So basically, we only have lost. How's this even possible? Oh, yeah, of course. So we've only lost against teams from the Western. But we beat the Trailblazers, I think, our first game. No, second game. And they have the best record in the league right now. I mean, Embiid he was crazy. So far we are third place in the conference. Looking pretty good. Dang, 9 wins. They're like the new Golden State Warriors, but I definitely like the fact that all the players from the Warriors, because it's kind of an unfair team in real life, they're all playing on a different team now. So that's pretty good. Oh, my Mac is at risk from spyware. So let's open up Norton and let's fix the spyware. Even though it's not going to fix anything. You know. Okay, so let's do a game plan for the Chicago Bulls. Oladipo, smother, tight, baseline, under. No, but we are going to tag on roll. Like this. Hassan Whiteside. smother, moderate. Let's see if that works. Behind Bobby Portis. I don't know too much about Bobby Portis, but I think that he's a good shooter for his position. Let's see. Yeah, mid-range. He's a good mid-range shooter. So we'll do tight and moderate as well. Force direction, baseline as well. Behind Elfrid Payton. He's a pretty bad shooter, but he has good ball handling. Force him to the baseline as well. We'll go under and under. And bless me. Bless me. Alright, Ingles will do moderate and tight, and we'll force him to the middle. We'll go over on that one, and on that one as well. And in the post, we'll stay behind him. Rondo, smother, moderate. He's not a good shooter at all. Under. Don't really know what his, what Reggie Bullock is good at. I think he's a dunker shooter. This guy is a three-point shooter, that's for sure. We'll go over on all of these screens for him. Mike Scott, he's like a post player, but he can get a shot off as well, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, no, so I am a little mistaken. He's better at mid-range and 3 points. So we will stay tight and moderate, and we will force him in. Over. Oh. Gorgie Dieng. This guy's a post player. Smother will do tight. Gap. Force him to the baseline and stay behind him. Muscala, I'm pretty sure he's a good shooter. And he's also quite a good post scorer, I think. We'll do tight and tight. Force him to the middle. Don't know him. Udrih, I mean, you know. Richard Jefferson. Tight. Force him to the middle as well. All right. So that's that. Now let's check their defensive ratings. They got B+, D-, not bad. B+, C-, not bad. B+, C-, nah. Alright, so Bobby Portis is the worst defender. And Rondo. So we'll have Patterson and Lillard. Now let's check the team comparison. Bulls. Steals, rebounding, and mid-range scoring. But their weakness is creating their own shot. Athleticism, blocks, perimeter defense. So steals. So we're going to want to play patient offense, limit transition, neutral physical, defense. Patient offense, limit transition, Um, no, didn't really say they were really good at. So we'll just do neutral offensive focus. Play physical. Crash defensive glass. Protect the paint. We'll do neutral. Okay, so that's going to be the game plan for the Bulls. Did anything happen? Nobody got fired. Nobody got released or signed as a free agent. Let's see, who are the injuries? Ben Simmons. That's a bad one for their team. About 2 months for the Spurs. They're probably going to start losing a few games. I like Evan Fournier. I like Zach Randolph. Dinwiddie, West, Ellington. There's a lot of injuries now. Gallinari. The biggest name pretty much is Ben Simmons. Really good rookie. Anything else to check out? What's this? What is this? I don't even know what this is, man. Prospect scouting. We're gonna want a shooting guard. Raymond Foster. 24 though, you know? I don't know, man. We're gonna wanna have like a 21, 19-year-old. Raymond Foster, Danny Cobb, is there any foreigners? Nope. IQ. This guy's eyes. Okay. Let's go. Bulls. Bring it. We're going to put on our... Nah, we're just going to leave this jersey. Alright, so we're 6th defensive. 9th offensive.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the Bulls out in Chicago. Looking at the last game for Chicago, it was a win against Toronto. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset. Riding high right now. And what a beginning to the season we've had. Some amazing plays, some huge games. Shaq, for the teams that have gotten out to a fast start, how do they go about maintaining that momentum?
Well, it's called PPM, Arnie. Perseverance, physically and mentally. Put your hands up, Arnie. Put your hands.
They've already said that.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Cool.
I never wanna waste your time. My life. So precious is yours, is mine. And look at the time. My God. So precious is yours, is mine.
We're in the place they call the United Center in Chicago, the home of the Bulls, where today we'll be broadcasting live. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst.
So we've already played 3 more games than this team.
David Aldridge is on our sideline.
Their stamina fitness is probably a little better.
This one is back on the road for the Bulls. You love to get the ball rolling early in the season. That's what they've done.
And it's in your DNA. You come up against a natural rival, you're going to be a little bit salty.
Yeah, some of the fellas will say, this is just like any other game, but the truth is, nah, it isn't.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, Nate McMillan took over as coach of the Pacers last season. Now, his previous head coaching job had been 5 seasons prior. He said, now, there's a lot of old school in me, but I do understand you have to adapt with this generation of players, the millennials, and how you communicate. They want to bring that old school discipline to this team. Kevin?
Thanks, David. It's great to have a mix of those things. Adapt or die, as they say. And in these early stages, Chris, of the season, how quickly do you start to get a sense of where your team stands and how good they can be, or how bad they might be?
I would say that first 20 games is
Record is only going to get better with me, bro.
Gives you a pretty good gauge to see where your team
I hope.
is.
Maybe I'm being optimistic.
Both conferences, you have some really good teams and bad teams in that mix, so you kind of see how you play in all situations. Those first 20
Probably
games,
not going to get this tip ball.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Pacers.
Oh!
We've got Damian Lillard. Udo out there with Patrick.
What was that?
Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Wade in at the 2 guard. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Lillard, right side, and stolen by Whiteside. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Oh, I should have just left that.
In the dust.
But while he's out there making a play, everyone else is watching. Solid individual effort right there.
And Oladipo has some parts of his game that needs work, but he is certainly...
That's already 1 turnover from Lillard in our first play.
He's got longer arms than you would think for a player of his size, and the overall physical skill set, there's no doubt about it. You know, you look at his ability to just stay floating in the air for that extra moment when he's in attack mode, and this is a young man.
I mean, this is a pretty dang good team that we're playing against.
Here's Lillard. Inside, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Engel.
It's almost his 2nd turnover already.
Five to shoot. And stolen by Scott. Whiteside kicks to Oladipo.
All right, this is a very bad start. See if we can catch up. Tie this before the end of the quarter.
Oladipo against Wade. Whiteside, a screen on Wade. And Oladipo, here we go. That one falls.
They're finding every
I don't know, man. Oladipo is crazy good.
Lillard with it. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Detroit.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Here's Oladipo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lillard attacking. And Patterson kicks to Udo. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1.
Nah, over Payton.
Good momentum, 8 straight points.
They're very fast,
the pass
too.
to Oladipo. Kicks to Scott. At The elbow, it's Whiteside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, you're gonna have
And we're down 10.
Start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Wade. The dish now to Patterson. To the middle. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Whiteside. And here is Ingles. Payton kicks to Scott. The rebound by Patterson.
He loses concentration at the moment of truth and blows the layup.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lillard attacking. Ingles against Barnes. Shot clock at 5. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Very shaky start for them.
This is going to be a tough game.
Outside.
Probably the worst start so far.
Over you go. Whistle on the play. Buckets
No.
go to the line.
Wow, we're down by 12 to nothing.
Tickles the twine.
The Bulls have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And when you look at
So far, this looks like a championship side that we're playing against.
That's something you'll be happy with.
The best start for any opposing team so far this season. He can miss this one, though.
That's good from Payton.
Ah.
Well, the Bulls last year were just dreadful from deep. I mean, they were one of the worst three-point percentages in the league. They just didn't have enough consistent shooters to spread the floor.
Now here's Barnes. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Oh, they finally got the lid off the basket there with that shot. Now 1 for 5 to begin this game.
And Chris, for the Bulls last season, they knew shooting would be an issue for them. At least it was something they tried to avoid.
Well, you can't have success without having a deep threat or two. Bulls learned that the hard way last season. Completely revamped roster. They hope for better results from outside.
Now here's Wade. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
All right, Patterson.
Got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pacers. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Payton kicks to Oladipo. The second chance effort. And it's sent back by Lillard. And he gets it back. Outside, good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Patterson, the screen. The drive by Barnes. Udo, the pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Come on, Barnes.
Windmill finish. Oh, that is nasty. How do you do?
He was the top scorer last game.
Utterly no
I think he had 24 points. Lillard had 18.
Following the score by Indiana. Scott with the screen on Lillard. Payton dishes to Scott. He used that pick to get in close.
Switch to Patterson, not Udo.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Lillard left side. He kicks it to Wade. Back to Lillard. Launches it. Here's Udo. Uses the glass.
Nice, Udo.
Udo's got his first 2 points.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I tell you what, it's like football, having a 3rd and 13 and them running off the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, I mean, you had to stop.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Payton. He had 15 points last outing. Scott, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Indiana. It's his first
Okay, so we're going to switch this to normal for now.
Remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
First free throw is good. You look back on the last 5 off seasons or so, Chris, and there are usually huge names that change teams. LeBron, Durant, the first names that come to mind. As you went through the free agency process, how much of an influence did your agent or any sponsorships play in your role in that decision in picking your new team?
Yeah, I think every relationship with the player and their
agent
is different. For
cutting
me,
this lead.
I wanted to go back to the place that I felt that was loyal to me. I wanted to go back to Sacramento because there had never been a small market team. I felt a really small market team that won a championship, and I saw Karl Malone try for all of those years. I saw Stockton try for all those years. Reggie try for all those years, and so I really wanted to be one of the first to kind of bring that back to the city. So my agent, my shoe company, no one could have said anything to take me away from that. That was a personal mission that I wanted. I knew what I was dealing with at that time, but I think for other guys it's different. Some guys, want more commercials. They like to be in a bigger market. Some guys don't want that, and they're happy at staying under the radar like a Tim Duncan as long as he's winning. So I think for every guy is different, and I really believe that you have to make that decision from yourself and your family first, because if you do that, then the fans wherever you go will be much happier because you want to be there. You're not just buying time there.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
There's the pick. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds in the game. And he was fouled on the way up. Now for him. It's on.
How good is he at drawing fouls? Let's have a look. Payton, draw foul. 66. He already did that twice on the jumper. He's not the best shooter either. I don't know why they fouling him. He missed it.
Who could rip and run, take it coast to coast. You look around the league now, who are some of the best big men ball handlers?
Oh, you love it. If you get that board, you got to be able to take it, speed up the offense. We've seen Draymond just have.
And we can go back down by 10.
Players on his team that can knock it down and score. Blake Griffin, Anthony Davis. We've even seen Paul Millsap and Julius Randle do it a little bit. So I love the fact that if you can get that board and push it, it makes it easier because you don't have to look for the outlet. You can actually find that point guard, that 2 guard in transition, and let them score, and you be the facilitator.
Catching up on the changes. For
Looks like Payton's shooting has improved.
Checked in for Whiteside. Portis comes in for Mike Scott. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Oladipo.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
Now here's Payton. He has 5.
Rondo's not shooting.
Outside Rondo. It's deflected. Shumpert with the steal.
Let's go, Turner.
Here comes Indiana. Beverly wide open. That falls.
Yes.
See that time from Turner. Beverly's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Rondo. Now here's Jang. Guarded closely. Payton kicks to Bullock. 6 on the shot clock. Turner comes with a double team. Here's Payton. Pause with the block. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. And yes, it's good. And now just a 5-point Bulls lead.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
There's the pick. Portis, the pass to Payton. Here's Bullock. Drills it from outside. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Okay, so Bullock, that's one of his strengths. So we'll have tight.
Outside Shumpert. Beverly sets the screen for Shumpert. Back to Beverly. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the basket is good.
Ooh, he wasn't even looking.
That's a quick passer who distributes the ball incredibly well.
Now Rondo. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Raptors in Toronto. No good from Payton. Pacers trail by 6. Beverly dishes to Markkanen. Fires high post. And that one is off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
Well, also great execution. Let's not forget about that. Being active gets you only so far if you lack the distance.
Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Beverly against Rondo. Now here's Beverly. Defense is right there. Off with the layup. Pushing it up. Here's Payton. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. And it's 7 points for Elfrid Payton.
Yeah, Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And we're down by 6.
Back to Rondo. Payton outside.
This team is fun to play against. They're really good.
From the arc. Score the basket. His second of 2.
All right, we got to change this. Bullock already got 2 3-point shots in.
Did they let him get that wide open?
Rondo against Beverly to the inside. Pause. No good that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Rondo against Beverly. Payton outside. Passes it to Portis. It's over Markkanen. They get it back. Jang. Back to Payton. Shoots the 3.
No.
And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Defensively, they've got.
And we're down by 12.
Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Outside Turner. Feeds it to Beverly. They set the pick. Here's Shumpert. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Elfrid Payton.
No, I love Shumpert. I mean, defensively, he's reliable, but offensively, you know, these guys now can depend on him, and he has a great sense for when to shoot the ball as well.
I'm not going to lie, man. This game is going to look like a loss.
They had really good numbers all
It's looking like a loss right now. It's a tough one. Very good team.
And he makes the first.
Come on, Shump.
No good on the second free throw.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Rondo kicks to Payton. Jang inside.
Okay, gotta check the box score here. So Payton is scoring the most, and he made 1 for 2 3-pointers. Whiteside, Bullock. Okay, so Payton, we gotta change that up a little bit. Not gap, we'll do moderate. On ball, we'll do smother. Force him to the baseline. Yeah, that's good. Now let's see what else. That looks good to me. Then we got Oladipo. This should be fine. On ball screen under. We're already helping. And Ingles, he just scored 1 or 2, just 1 3-pointer. Scott Hassan Whiteside. We want to stay tight and smother, force him to the baseline, stay behind him. Portis missed that shot. We're defending him fine. Rondo's not going to take a lot of three-point shots. Let's stay moderate and deny for him. We'll force him to the middle. We'll go over. No, let's keep that auto, but off ball. Let's go over. Yeah, we already are. Gorgie Dieng looks fine to me.
Great awareness of the clock to end the quarter.
I like that. Even though he's in a hurry, he still remains under control.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls, 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And power forward Patrick Patterson, getting better every season. He said that his college career at Kentucky really helped prepare him for his life as a pro.
I think my 3 years at Kentucky, caused what I am now, as far as being a sound player, a guy who's not all about himself, who puts his team first and who works hard and who doesn't talk back, who doesn't do negative things. He's a team player, he's a team guy, and he works hard.
Patterson Clark, exactly the guy he says he is. And
all right, so we're down 13 at the beginning of the second quarter.
And the kind of guy who his teammates love, because they know he's always going to have their back, always going to work hard, and always going to bring it.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second-chance points.
Well, obviously that was the game plan coming in. Be physical right off the rim.
Zhang is out there with Portis. Then there's Payton. And John Rondo. And it's Bullock in at the 3.
Dang.
So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Beverly against Rondo. Out to Turner. Rebound by the Bulls.
Wow!
Zhang's got 6.
Wow, Turner. You're going to get traded for that.
Beverly against Rondo. He dishes it to Zhang. Outside Rondo. Back to Payton. From past the arc. It's good coming on the...
That's 2 3-pointers now for Payton.
Assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got,
and we're down by like, what, 14?
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Turner inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Love the inside game of Turner. He's not the biggest guy, but that doesn't stop him from capitalizing in close to the bucket.
Rondo kicks to Payton.
We're going to stay on Payton.
Bulls moving the ball around. Bullock, another 3 for Chicago.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And typically on the road, it's harder to get into a great rhythm offensively, but they did just that.
Well, extremely accurate throughout the evening, I thought. The play call, they really fit the lineups they were rolling out.
Chris, you've been broadcasting as an analyst for the better part of a decade now. Talk about your process when you personally prepare for a broadcast, prepare for a game.
Wow, that's crazy. It is almost the better part of the decade. It doesn't seem that long. I can't believe I've been retired that long, but...
I know.
Right? I can't... Wow, time flies, man.
Either.
But I have to thank so many of the guys that I've worked with that taught me kind of how to do it.
Dang, this is a tough game, man.
Basketball game when I played. There's a scouting report. I look at the scouting report. I look at the stats for the season. I compare the two teams. I look at this. If I was playing for Team A, what would we have to do? What would my role be? And then I look at it for Team B. I love coaching and management and looking at all those things. And so it gives me a chance to play all those roles and then come up with the game plan. And then from there, I just try to make sure I kind of stick to the rules of commentating when we start the game and go from there. But my preparation is really to get deep into the numbers of each team, but then more importantly, how they've been playing, add that context of what I did as a player, and I know what the teams are going through along with all those analytics, and then kind of just let it fly, and hopefully the fans have fun watching it, but that's my process.
Now here's Turner. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go.
And Beverly has wonderful moves and has a great stroke from downtown. Gotta love how he rises up with plenty of confidence.
Here's Rondo. Chang a screen. Oladipo outside. And it's Rondo in the corner. There's a screen. Down low. Here's Portis. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 4 assists in the game.
Hard to do, but you got to cut off every passing angle in that pick and roll. If you don't, Rondo's going to make you pay.
Here's Mickey. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Outside jumper. Poked away and stolen by Chang. Rondo passes to Bullock. And it's denied. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. It's stolen by Oladipo. And here's the fast break. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
We're down by 20.
No hesitation there.
20 points.
While he's taking off, no one on the other side reacts. They give up the easy.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Here's Mickey. And Shumpert kicks to Turner. Just 5 on the clock. Whoa!
All right, we needed that one.
Nice. Look how alert Shumpert is. He knows whenever one of his teammates is open to get him to rock.
Rondo passes to Portis. Back to Rondo. Pass to Portis. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Oh, my goodness.
Come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now, here's Beverly. 6 points for him. Turner inside. Guarded by Oladipo. Here's Beverly. And stolen by Chang.
Oh, I was going to pass that to Hawes.
For the Bulls. Here's Oladipo. And it's sent back by Turner. It's stolen by Oladipo. Dishes to Rondo. Chang inside. He's against Hawes. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, there you go.
We are getting destroyed right now.
Open jumpers. They're going to keep getting burned.
Outside jumper. They set the pick. Pass to Mickey. Back to Shumpert. And there's the feed to Hawes. And there's the pass to Shumpert. And they force the shot clock violation. A great team. So for the Bulls. Whiteside's checked in for Gorgie Dan.
All right, we got our starting 5 in now.
And it's Joe Ingles in for Reggie Bullock.
Besides Mickey.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Udo's checked in for Hawes. Harrison Barnes comes in for Turner.
Oh, my
He's checked in
God.
for Shumpert. And it's Damian Lillard in for Patrick
Down by
Beverly.
26, probably.
Now with Whiteside, no matter what he is doing, he is always setting the tone. The way he goes about defending the rim, it's like he's taking it personally that these guys are not going to score on.
And you know what? He's a tone setter defensively. He gives his group confidence when he's on the floor. And, you know, teams are starting to realize you simply do not go at Whiteside. The block numbers might be down, but his defensive impact is as high as ever.
And here's Rondo. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. Whiteside, a screen on Barnes. To the paint, off the screen, and the jam by Whiteside.
And a terrific percentage here in the first half. You gotta love their rhythm and the flow with which they're playing.
Well, it's the shot selection. That's been a positive for them thus far and a negative for their opponent.
Here's Udo. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
That's what every team needs. Guys getting after it on the offensive board.
The Bulls leading by 23. Outside Rondo. Oladipo outside. Whiteside sets the pick for Oladipo. To the middle. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. Whiteside's got 7 points here in this quarter. Here's Lillard. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game. And Indiana making a change here. Patterson's checked in. Wade for 3. Connects from three-point range.
Nice,
Wade's
Wade.
got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Rondo kicks to Scott. The dish to Whiteside. There's the pick. Over Udo. That one doesn't drop. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now here's Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Oladipo outside. 6 to shoot. Patterson bringing the double. From deep. He doesn't hit that one. Wade with the defensive effort.
They haven't been able to count on his scoring tonight, but still, here they are.
The Bulls leading by 22. Here's Oladipo. Missing that scoring opportunity, having a bad 3 for 9 shooting night. Lillard against Rondo. Lillard with it. Kicks it to Patterson. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Chicago has gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Lillard against Rondo. Right side a screen. The drive by Rondo. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Passes it to Barnes. It's stolen by Ingles. And it's Rondo in the corner. It's Oladipo on the wing. He kicks it to Whiteside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Oladipo. Over Wade. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. 9 points for Victor Oladipo.
Continuing to push the action and build his lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Dang, Whiteside.
Rondo with the ball. There's the lob to Oladipo. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The shot by Lillard wide open. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got.
Man, we needed that one in.
Encouraging to see Lillard.
Still down by 23 though.
Showing solid instincts to come up with that steal.
Whiteside a screen. Here's Oladipo. And it's off the back rim. No good.
His struggles this quarter continue. The D's done a good job.
Here's the screen. Lillard up top. He's covered by Rondo. And that one's good. Lillard. And some players, you just kind of know that they'll end up in coaching. Just the way they approach the game and go about themselves. Chris, having played Hoiberg during your career, did you ever see him becoming a head coach?
Well, it's not as easy to tell your opponents versus your teammates. Didn't have a really
that was typically that was a typical Rondo move there.
No, I never saw it coming.
Here's Lillard. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. Kicks it out to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Barnes. From outside, off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside Rondo. There's the pick. He feeds it to Oladipo. Shot off the screen. Nice jump shot. Good. 11 points in the game.
I thought Patterson was going to switch on to him.
On the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
Now here's Patterson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit. Lillard attacking. Nobody near Barnes. Barnes with another miss. Ingles against Barnes. Whiteside dishes to Ingles. And a wide open look.
Oh, my God.
It's good for
No
Rondo.
way. That's 3 from Rondo.
5 points now this quarter.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
It's
Dang, yo, we are getting destroyed. Whiteside, Payton, Oladipo. Okay, so what can I change about Payton? On-ball pressure, smother. Off-ball pressure, tight. On-ball screen, go under. Looks good to me. Under again. Let's do this one auto. Off-ball screen. Looks good to me. Smother. Deny. Go under. Soft hedge, let's do that. Ingles, let's do deny, and moderate should be good. Nah, we're defending him already. Scott. Let's do smother and deny, baseline.
been all about Hassan.
It looks like we're just going to lose this game. Like, there's not much to do about it.
Points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge.
This team is really good.
Sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Elfrid Payton. Elfrid, great passing in the first half. How does that impact the offense when the ball's moving like we saw it?
Everybody's getting easy shots. You know, it's much easier than contested shots, and guys are knocking it down.
Well, a really good first half, Elfrid. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after.
It might also be because they've played 3 games less than us, so
The 2K
they're probably just
Show.
really in shape, and we're getting a little tired. I don't know.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Hassan Whiteside. He ended up with 17 points, 9 rebounds.
He
and
almost
1
has
steal.
a double-double
And
at
Kenny, what did you
halftime.
think about what you saw from Chicago?
In terms of their offensive performance, that was a very well-played half of basketball. Good ball movement off the ball, hard screens being set, and they found the guy for the open look. That's how they were able to shoot such a tremendous percentage from the field. With that fluid, efficient offense, they'll be tough to catch in the second half.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
And that's all we can do for now. As the second half begins, we get you back to Kevin Harlan.
We're going to have to switch either to get shooters open or pick and roll.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gets.
We're going to take a timeout the first time we have the ball. Well, unless we start with the ball, then the second time.
Yeah, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint.
Indiana's got the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Patrick Patterson, D-Wade out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Udo.
Nice.
Barnes in at the 3 slot.
Well, Lillard is great at spotting the open man. He knows it's his responsibility to get his guys going.
Payton passes to Scott. Lillard against Payton. Shoots over Lillard. Payton's shot is off. The Pacers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Lillard against Payton. And Lillard kicks to Patterson. Wade for 3. Another shot. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Oh!
Hand right in the
What's this?
On the layup.
No!
That time in the paint.
Here's Payton.
Oh my God.
The Bulls from deep.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation.
Fail! That was a big fail.
Patterson, the screen. Lillard dishes to Udo. Barnes outside. Six on the shot clock. Wade passes to Patterson. Trying to answer back.
Oh man, we needed that one in.
And Chicago shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Well, we see so many of these players, Chris, in the NBA reach notoriety very early in their careers.
This team is fun to play against, though. I mean,
what was it like growing up
really
as
tough.
a star athlete and all the hype that surrounds it? You were the #1 high school player in the country coming out.
Well, you have to stay focused. You know, I didn't grow up
And just
in this
imagine.
era of social media.
Oladipo isn't
I
even
can only
shooting
imagine
well.
That pressure now, but really you have to stay focused. You have to realize that you're just in the middle of your goal. You're not a
We're down by 30 points.
No matter how good you are on that level, everybody in the NBA has been the best player on their team at some point in time. So things are going to even it out. You have to stay focused, stay goal-oriented in school.
He just caught that. Wow.
Hopefully the best things will happen.
That was
If you're
stupid to
lucky,
take that
like
shot
I was,
again. It was
some real
Barnes.
good people around you, whether family or friends.
Yeah, good mentors, right? That's got to be important.
Yeah, you definitely got to have good mentors, whether it's coaches
that's
that
in.
can encourage you to spend all your
Got
time
lucky
on
on
the
that
court,
one.
or whether it's friends and family that encourage you to stay focused and not kind of get caught up with others that may not have a focus or a love or a passion right now. So you just really need good people. It takes a village, and for guys that are feeling so much fame and getting so many accolades at such a
Man,
young
this
age,
Whiteside
it's hard to handle
dude.
as an adult. Just imagine trying to handle that as a kid. So you definitely need a lot of good people around you in your corner to help you succeed in life.
The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Chris, for years it seems that we've been waiting on that one season where Wade falls off and isn't an all-star level player anymore.
Are we even going to get 80
Every year
points?
he comes in and is as impactful as ever.
Oh, that's what's incredible about Wade. He's done it for so long. In my opinion, one of the greatest two-guard scorers ever to play. He's changed his method of scoring. We all have to as you get older, but he still gets buckets.
Scott kicks to Oladipo. Sinks the triple. Oladipo's got 16.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Here's the screen. Lillard attacking. A 3 from Barnes. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. 15 points for Barnes.
It's his shooting that's kept them out of an even deeper hole.
Payton kicks to Whiteside. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, this is what he likes to do.
Hey,
Trying
he's
to
taking the
break
ball with him.
Your spirit.
But yeah, I mean, you're already getting dogged out there. I mean, and now he's landing body blows.
Lillard outside. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Payton. Left side, Scott. Feeds to Oladipo. There's a good screen. Patterson bringing the double. Here's Scott. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Bulls have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Mike Scott.
That's good from Scott. So for the Bulls. Bobby Portis is checked in for Whiteside. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Victor Oladipo. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Udo. Jordan Mickey
I don't even
comes
know
in
what to
for
change
Patrick
here.
Patterson. Shumpert is checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Lillard.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line.
He might get 100 points before the fourth quarter.
Beverly against Payton. Pass to Shumpert. Here's Mickey. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And stolen by Scott. Payton against Beverly. And here is Payton. Pass to Portis. He dishes it to Bullock. Pocket 6. Back to Portis. A strong finish under. All over. Portis has got 9 points.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
But give the coach a little credit. It's been some great play calling. Each guy doing his part. This is what you're hoping to achieve.
Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Pacers.
And the 3-ball has been in the game plan, and it's been working for him. Having that distance shot in the arsenal, very effective way to spread out the defense.
And the Bulls making a change here. Shang's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Barnes. Here's Bullock, and it's Chicago scoring again.
And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
Yeah, they've come out of the break with an eye toward efficiency. One of the advantages they hold in this game.
Beverly against Payton. And Beverly kicks to Mickey. Dishes it to Shumpert. Drops one in from the wing.
Oh, the soft release of Shumpert. He just fired that immediately.
Wow, we're down by 33 points at 55-88.
They set the screen. Here's Payton, and it's blocked. Passes to Mickey. Turner with the screen. Back to Beverly. Here is Hawes. Chang defending. Good work there as it goes. Hawes got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Does anybody even have 10 points?
Has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Now Payton. He's got 16. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
And that one's good, Shumpert.
Well, we're trying, man.
Shumpert isn't afraid of going inside.
Now here's Payton. 18 points for him. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. Markkanen, he's checked in for Indiana. And he's good on the second. The Pacers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. There's the screen. Here's Beverly. And the whistle blows, so a chance here.
And one.
Point play.
And Beverly
Nice
just
one,
knows
Patrick.
what to do in the pick and roll. So effective with both his passing and shooting ability.
Chicago making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. The Pacers have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And that one misses.
Patrick Beverly, such an important figure.
Oh, my
on this
God.
team with his defense. He'll get right up in the face of any opposing point guard and make life difficult. He hounds every player he guards.
Turner with a screen on Ingles. And Beverly kicks to Markkanen. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Markkanen's got 5.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
With Beverly, as you said, it's not his offense, but everything else that makes him valuable. Chris, his defense, his rebounding, his steals, his basketball IQ, he's got the total package.
He does, Kevin, and he can still let it fly. I mean, Beverly is a solid defensive rebounder, but he's an incredible offensive rebounder. One of the best at the PG spot for offensive rebound.
Markkanen dishes to Beverly. There's a screen. Markkanen sets the pick for Beverly. The feed to Markkanen. Shot clock at 2 and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Having an efficient
so many turnovers.
Attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. Number 5, the Bulls.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
The Pacers making a switch here. Udo's checked in for Hawes. Harrison Barnes comes in for Markkanen. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Shumpert. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And a fast break now for the Pacers from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Rondo with it. He's got 5. Portis fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
He's reason number 1 there in front. I mean, his shooting has been almost flawless.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, you know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Here's Lillard. He's got 8 to the inside. Udo, and the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo.
That's just a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop him.
Shot from 6. Good. He hits the jump shot. Rondo's got 7.
And how about the
They're going to get more than 100 points, man, before the fourth quarter.
Up when he's near the basket.
And Lillard kicks to Wade. Lays it up off the glass. Wade's got 4 points in the quarter.
His explosiveness going to the rack.
Nobody has more than 10 points on our team, I think.
Rondo against Barnes. And here's Rondo. He's got 7. Shot from free throw range. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And I love how he comes off head up, always in attack mode, whether to find or finish.
Barnes outside. Lillard the pass to Barnes. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. 18 points.
All right, just Barnes.
He is taking smart shots out there and knocking them down. Outstanding work from the 3-point line so far.
And Zhang kicks to Portis. On the wing, Ingles. Back to Portis. And he makes good on the layup. 14 points for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Barnes outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do.
Gotta keep trying, though. Keep going.
Over 90%. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Whiteside's checked in for the Bulls. Oladipo comes in for Joe Ingles. In Indiana with the change here, too. Patterson's checked in. Whiteside a screen on Lillard. Whiteside a screen. Lillard against Rondo. There's the 3. Portis can't get it to go.
He isn't getting it to fall from outside during this half after recording a 3 during the first.
Here's Barnes. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
We need Barnes to get like 50 points.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. A 3-pointer off the mark. Indiana's gone to the 3-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Offensive rebound. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Portis, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot.
He said offensive rebound. We didn't even have the ball.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Scotty's checked in for Reggie Bullock.
Maybe we just have to play zone defense against these guys.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Indiana shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The drive by Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul of the
Wade, what you doing?
We'll go to the free throw line.
They got free throws.
Hassan Whiteside. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. 9 seconds left to play in the third. Lillard outside. Over Rondo. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The 3/4
Barnes was open for the 3.
This one all but over already. It's the Bulls running away with it from the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
Wow. What a team they got here, man. Rondo, Oladipo, Ingles, Portis, and Whiteside.
Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on head coach Fred Hoiberg.
Keep competing, guys. Keep competing. Hey, we made the extra pass all quarter. Great job. Great job. Keep that movement out there. All right, keep attacking, guys. Every time we get into the paint, something good's happening.
Fred Hoiberg smelling blood. Was what they've been able to do offensively around the rim.
Yeah, I think they found a weakness in the D. Want to keep pounding on it and at least until some kind of adjustment is made by the opponent.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Mike Muscala out there with Jefferson. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Harris. And it's Udrih in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Lillard, right side. Here's Patterson. And good as it just
I was about to say,
down through the net.
You can't miss. Pass in there any better.
Udrih dishes to Jefferson. Right side a screen. Jefferson passing to Whiteside. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And Lillard kicks to Neal. Shoots from the corner. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Richard Jefferson again.
Oh,
Jefferson's
my
got 4
goodness.
points now in the quarter. Lillard outside. The dish to Neal. They set the pick. Back to Lillard. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Lillard knows how to score the ball inside. All he needs.
I think that's the first bucket we made with Hassan Whiteside in the paint. Besides those dunks or something with Barnes.
Whiteside a screen.
Oh.
Sign on the pick play, and he lays it in. Whiteside's got 22.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision making right here. You can't let him have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
And one for Mickey.
Leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammate.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Indiana. Patrick Beverly comes in for Lillard. Udrich dishes to Muscala. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
What's Markkanen doing defending?
Jefferson with the three, but they recover it. It's deflected.
And how about Markkanen using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
And stolen by Whiteside.
Oh. Oh.
Jefferson down low. He's guarded by Thomas.
That's 6 points for him. He's only played 2 minutes.
They're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They set the pick. Beverly, the pass to Markkanen.
Wonderful move by Pat Beverly, a true talent at executing the pick and roll perfect.
And Udrich kicks to Whiteside. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they are
we can't stop
the
them.
rim and getting great results.
Now here's Markkanen. He's covered by Whiteside.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Muscala. It's Chicago with another bucket. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Udrich dishes to Whiteside. Whiteside a screen.
Thomas, what you doing?
No good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Offline with his three. Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. They get it back. Whiteside, foul on the play, basket counts.
Another and one for Whiteside.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
The Pacers making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in.
And, you know, normally when you look at a guy like Whiteside with the field goal percentage and all, you'd think it's all about dunks. But I tell you what, he's improved his entire repertoire of scoring options near the rim.
We got to get more than 100 points.
He's even showing that he can step out and knock down that little face-up 15-footer.
Goes back up, and it's good on the way up. Whiteside's got 28 points for the game. Pacers have gone.
They're going to get like 150
field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. On the wing, Shumpert.
Oof.
Now here's Beverly. He's guarded by Udrich.
I think we probably have like 20.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Markkanen.
Turnovers.
Here's Mickey. Kicks it to Neal. Indiana moving the ball around. Beverly for three. Chicago grabs the miss. Whiteside earlier in his career didn't have as many options to score, but Greg, he's been very conscious of keeping that improvement of his game, and especially on the offensive end.
And Whiteside has been so motivated since he's come back to the NBA. He's got the great length. He gets the hooks. He's got that baby hook up over the defenders, the soft shooting touch, and he just continues to improve offensively, all the while still being a force on the defensive side of the floor.
Chris, bench celebrations can be seen as showing up the other team. Is there a balance in your mind of how players can celebrate without maybe rubbing it in the other team's face?
I mean, this isn't baseball. You know, if basketball was baseball, if we hit a home run, then we could trot, turn around, spin. We don't, you know, you can have respect for your players by how hard you play against them, by preparing for them, by, you know, not playing dirty. But basketball, no. No, it's the culture is in the park, the culture is with guys that play, and the bench should have as much fun. I love watching the benches go crazy. Think of how hard those guys on the bench work all season long and may never get in. What's wrong with being hyped for your teammates? No, I don't think it should be turned. I love it. Actually, I think some of these benches need to turn it up even more. Hopefully, we get a better show on the bench.
Kicks it out to Lillard. sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 5 points.
All right, let's go.
Watch out now that he's got.
We're not going to win this game, but at least we can cut the deficit.
Now Udrih. Lillard with the rebound. A 3-ball. Chicago grabs the miss. Zhang's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
For 3, Harris. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Nice work to get in position for the rebound and the putback. He has no off switch.
Now here's Wade. He kicks it to Lillard. Back to Wade. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6.
And you watch Wade and know he isn't the same player he was back when he averaged 30 a game. But in short bursts, he can still give you a glimpse of that old flash. He knows when and how to dial it up when the game is on the line.
Reggie Bullock, he's
oh my God. Well, the game is on the line. He's not doing that.
Basketball has so many subsets. One of those is the basketball shoe culture, sneaker culture. Players competing almost as much, Chris, for style points as they are for actual points.
Oh, yeah, you know, and I love to say that I was part of that culture, you know, with the black socks and with some different shoes that I've had at the NBA. It's a lot of fun, man. It's something that your fans can relate to. It's something personal. It shows a personal side of what you have, your type of design. So, you know, you're very fortunate if you get your own kick deal, and I was fortunate. It's a lot of fun, and the fans love it.
First one falls for him. Barnes hits them both.
After being a little hesitant in the first, he looked much more intent on getting himself to the strike.
Here's Udrih, covered by Lillard. Feeds it to Bullock. They set the screen. It's hauled in by Dwayne Wade. The Pacers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Chicago's
I was trying to do a
gone
Euro step.
0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know what? You've got to
No
always
subs.
be in control of your emotions.
Here's Udrih, covered by Lillard. Here's Muscala.
Come on.
Touch on the 16-footer. Muscala's got 6 here in this quarter.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Well, it's been a steady game.
That's a season high for Barnes.
Enough to keep them from falling
With
behind.
points. Still a positive out of this game.
Kicks to Zhang. Here's Bullock. Wade is covering. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bullock. And that's collected by Spencer Hawes. Hawes got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Lillard. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Udrih kicks to Zhang. He feeds it to Muscala. There's the pick. Harris against Barnes. Harris outside. From deep, but they recover it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Bulls making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in, and a change for the Pacers. Neal's checked in. Lillard outside. Off the pick, and Lillard throws it down.
Oh, you can't give
All
any
right.
lane to the basket. Once Lillard sees it, he jumps all over you.
And that last replay, courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment.
We're going to get over the 100-point mark, but
by Lillard.
Still losing this game by about 30.
The pass to Bullock. He dishes it to Zhang and finished off by Zhang.
Good
Come on.
movement there. And the lead pass is right where it needs to be.
Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
Udrich dishes to Bullock. The NBA coaching ranks always looked at and scrutinized. Only 30 great jobs out there in the league, and yet they're on the firing line, it seems like, every season. Chris, what enables head coaches, in your opinion, to be successful? And has that changed over the years?
I think what allows you to be successful, first of all, what is your acumen for the game? Can you communicate? Can you inspire players? Are you a humble guy? And, you know, I think those are the main things that you have to, you know, have as a coach. But look, players get traded all the time. Everybody's under pressure. So, you know, you just got to do your best and keep it moving.
And one team is just completely
30 points for Barnes.
The other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited.
Down by 27.
A monster win here.
And we lost this.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Hassan Whiteside.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end.
Okay, at least Neal got a couple points there.
That really
He missed 2 open three-pointers, though, and he is a three-point shooter.
Screen. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Lillard. It's not going to go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Udrich. Covered by Lillard.
I'm honestly just happy we got more than 100 points. I mean, the way this team plays is
6 on the shot clock.
hard to play against.
For Hawes. And again, Chicago. No good. Barnes, right side, and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
What?
Rondo with it. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin.
Woo!
They won the game going away. They were the better basketball team.
That's a tough one.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at
That's a
home.
tough
It's
one.
A great feeling when you
Hopefully this is the worst loss of the season.
Game,
Next game against the Bulls, I might even change the Bulls game plan before next game.
David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Elfrid Payton,
Because I know how I'm gonna want to play against this team
now. You've worked
now.
on a lot over the last couple of years, so when it finally starts to flow and fall, how does that feel?
I feel good. The hard work paying off, but you know I still got a lot of work to do. Just got to keep working at it.
Well, it looks like things are finally
Man,
starting to slow
he
down
had like
for
2
you,
or
Elfrid.
3
Thanks.
three-pointers.
Kevin, back to you.
He's a bad shooter.
Great job.
Good game
Thanks so
for him.
much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber,
It seemed like they
Greg
were
Anthony,
all
and David
just
Aldridge. This
faster.
is
Like
Kevin
every
Rose
single
saying
matchup,
thanks
they
for
were
watching.
faster.
See you later.
And in the post, it seemed like they were all just stronger. I mean, look at that, man. I made some bad shot choices in the post when Whiteside was right there, but I thought maybe we could get past them. So for them, they got Whiteside, Payton, Oladipo. I think their bench outscored us probably. You got 28 points, Payton with 19. Man, they played a great game. Barnes had 30 though, and Lillard 17, but the rest of the team didn't even get 10 points. So, yeah, that's kind of disappointing, but we're going to see Barnes highlights in a bit. Udo still had 8 boards. How many did Whiteside have? 15. And Dieng had 10. So, I mean, Dieng was really helping Whiteside out as well. And Hawes got a good 7. You know, I'm not disappointed about the rebounding. When you're playing against a player like Whiteside, you should be happy to even get 1 rebound, really. I mean, that's all hustle. That's not even skill. That's like you just got to really work to get those rebounds. Lillard had 7 assists, same as Rondo. That's something to be proud of. If you play against Rondo and you get blown out by 25 points and you get the same amount of assists as him, that's all good. Steals, I mean, the scout report was not joking when it was telling us that steals is one of their high qualities, one of their real qualities. Got a lot of steals there. Whiteside got 3 blocks, Jen got 2 blocks, but we got blocks with Lillard, Barnes, Hawes, Markkanen, Beverly, Turner, Mickey. So a bunch of players that usually don't get blocks did. Lillard only had 2 turnovers. Barnes only had 2, and he scored 30 points. I'm happy about that. I mean, Barnes was shooting way over 50%, and he got 4 3-pointers. Neal was standing in the line with one of those shots. He missed. He only got that layup in. And his 3-point shot is an A. So I don't know why he missed that completely open 3-pointer. But that's all right. I mean, from the floor we were shooting pretty well. I mean, Lillard probably should not have kept shooting with him as much as I did. Should have just passed the ball around. Probably could have got a double-double with like 12 assists or something if I would have just kept passing the ball with him. I mean, 7 for 16, that's just not good enough. And who got 2 out of 8? Patterson. But he did get 1 3-pointer. He missed 5 3-pointers. But he was open a lot. From the free throw line, as usual, we actually did really bad from the free throw line this game. Barnes made all of his. Points responsible for? Dang. Let's check their assists compared to ours. Well, I don't know, man. Seems like our assist is a little better, but points responsible for, we got 35 with Lillard and 33 with Barnes. But, oh yeah, okay, they had 30, 28, and 26. So together that's like around the 70. Around the 80 even. More than 80. And for us, that's around 70 with our 2 top ones. So yeah, let's check out Barnes' highlights since he had his season high with 30 points. That's a nice Euro step there, a few boards. A lot of dunks. Clear lane dunks. He had a lot of threes as well, 4 out of 6 from the 3-point line. That's very good. Oof, that's a lucky one. All right, let's check the team comparison. Well, we pretty much got dominated here. They were shooting 55% from the floor. We were shooting 52%. I mean, imagine that. Usually when we get over the 50%, we win. This time we got 52%, and we still lost because we just didn't have a lot of shooting opportunities. We even got taken over the shot clock one time, shot clock violation. We got them to do the same in the fourth quarter, but they were playing with a complete bench squad. Our free throw percentage, I mean, that could have helped us out only by 5 points extra, so that's not going to win us the game. From the 3-point line, 41%, so I'm pretty happy about that. Pretty happy about that. Points in the paint, yeah, man, Whiteside, what are you going to do against that? And with his picks, you're not going to get around that. Second chance points, Whiteside again. Bench points, Okay, so their bench did outscore us. We had only 3 more assists. We got outboarded offensively and defensively by 14 rebounds in total. Turnovers, 14 turnovers. I mean, they got a lot of steals on us. But they only got 11 points off of those turnovers. And we got 19 off of 8 turnovers. I mean, it was just a better team, to be honest. The way they were playing, passing the ball around, getting around the pick and rolls, rebounding, and blocking our shots. It was just a better team. So, gonna have to definitely delete this coach game plan for the Bulls and completely switch it around. We're not even gonna play some players. Like Hawes, he's not gonna play against this team. Who else? Mickey, he's not gonna play against the Bulls. Who else? Neal, he's not gonna play against the Bulls. Who else? Markkanen, he's only going to get like 12 minutes against the Bulls. Alright, we got a talk in the office. What is it, scouts? Okay, so the owner is thinking about selling the team probably. Ride that elephant, Mitch. Okay. What you talking about, Vince? Are you selling the team? Don't sell the team, man. What's wrong with you? We joined the Pacers because it said that they only want to have players and staff who truly want to be part of the team. So why are you selling the team, man? Sell out. Never willingly sell this team? Well, then don't do it. How is Vince Carter going to help us? I mean, we got Harrison Barnes, and then we got Evan Turner, who even got a block on LeBron James. So he's selling the team. Give me food, man. Give me food and hugs. What a douche. He's selling the team, bro. He told us he wasn't going to sell the team, and now he's selling the team. All right, we got a training session here, and then we're playing the Rockets. Did we play them already? We have not played the Rockets yet. Let's see who's on their team. Mike Conley, Devin Booker. Well, should be able to beat this team. Mike Conley always manages to score a lot of points against me, just like Tobias Harris when I told you. So, gonna do our best here. Seems like somebody's injured. Nobody's injured. I think we should be able to beat this team. Marcin Gortat, John Collins, C.J. Miles, Devin Booker. They're not the best defenders. Booker is not a good defender. Miles is not a good defender. Collins is not a good defender. Their best defender on their team is their point guard, and he has an F in post defense. So it's not the best team in the league. But they do have a better record than us so far. But if they lose this game to us, we're going 8-6, and they'll be 7-6, like we are right now. Okay, let's check out the standings now again. We went down one spot in the division. I think we went down one spot in the conference as well. Man, that was a tough game. Deleting that game plan. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I will see you later.